pass it over to Rob Green to kind of explain how we even got to this letter that has been seen by millions of people today. Rob, please.
Okay, hey everybody, can you hear me? Brad, Jordan?
Yes.
Sure can.
Okay, great. So I'm deeply honored to be here with you all and so grateful for all the patriots that we're seeing out there across the country who are behind us, supporting us, and trying to make sure that we see accountability. So some of you may know, some of you may not. I am an active duty commander in the Navy. And part of what I wanted to do with this letter was go on the offensive. And we have been fighting some of this evil, in the ranks, in the military, in our nation, in a lot of different ways for a long time. We fought the mandate for the vaccine when it came out. We had to go to federal court. We started seeing wins. And then we got undermined because the NDAA, while it rescinded the mandate, it did not declare it unlawful, which it was, the way it was implemented. It did not repair the harms done. It did not restore anybody to their state before the mandate. It didn't do a lot. And then the DOJ, on behalf of the DOD, ran to each of the 6 federal courts where we had clear precedent-setting wins that were going to hopefully final rulings. They requested to get all these cases dismissed, and they have been successful in almost every case. And so part of what we wanted to do, since that was about a year ago, we wanted to make sure that all of this is documented. So I wrote a book about what happened called Defending the Constitution Behind Enemy Lines. Please go check it out. So many of the stories of the patriots who stood up to this are told in that book. Because what we've been seeing is that they are trying to dismiss, pretend like nothing ever happened. Hey, we all made mistakes. We didn't know what was going on. Well, they did know because we told them. We told them in thousands of internal memos and emails and complaints and reports. And they were all ignored because so many of our most senior leaders decided that they would rather continue in their career and not risk anything in order to to make sure that they could continue without having to take any risk. And so this latest offensive is all about making sure that they know there is risk. There is risk because we, since no one else will, we will hold you accountable as best we can. Now, for most people, and the language of the Declaration of Military Accountability is written very specifically. Most people are not called to run for Congress. Most people and most of us will never be in a position to actually hold them accountable, recall them from retirement, and ensure that they face justice for the crimes that have been committed. We're not going to be in that position necessarily, most folks. And so the petition is written, the declaration is written, and the pledge that people take is written so that everybody can join in whatever way they can. For most people, that's going to be prayer and general support. And so we have a petition that we've written up, and hopefully somebody can drop it in here or put it out on Twitter here in a few minutes. But we've written this petition so that other people can join in, the 231 people who signed the declaration, and they can throw their support behind it publicly as well. And we hope to get millions of people to sign this. And the petition is written such that it's expanding beyond just the military. We care about the military. We're all veterans or active service members. But the petition is going to expand to include holding accountable anyone in any of the 3 branches of our government who have broken the law, who have trampled our rights, and who have denied us the ability to live in freedom. And we're going to recall them. We're going to vote them out. We're going to do whatever it takes to win this country back. And so that's the impetus behind what we've done, why we've gotten this letter out there, why we're doing the petition. we're going on the offensive because any other option is handing the country over to people who want to make it not America.
Hey, Rob, can you explain a little bit? We've gotten a lot of messages from other veterans who want to sign on to the declaration. Can you explain kind of like, what the purpose of the petition is, after the declaration has been sent out, and why it was 231 signers and we're not opening up the declaration to more?
Yeah, absolutely. So the declaration, I mean, I would have loved to have had thousands of people sign it, but we were fighting we're in the middle of a 5th generation war right now. It's not kinetic yet, and we hope it never becomes that way. We pray it never becomes that way, but it is a 5th generation war that we're fighting. And so we wanted to make sure that this operation, the initial salvo of the offensive to win hearts and minds, did not get undermined in some way, did not get leaked, so that we could control the narrative and we could get this out there first. And so we kept it mainly in internal groups and trusted people, and kicked it around to try to get as many signers as we could. But the idea, like the Declaration of Independence with our founding fathers, the idea is once that thing is signed and out there in public, we're not going to add any more names to it. It's now an artifact of history, so to speak, our declaration of military accountability. But what we do want to do and need to do is expand this to show America how many people feel this way, how many people feel betrayed by their government, how many people now live their lives knowing that the government is trying to control every aspect of it. And we're fed up. We're done. We, the people, are not going to put up with this anymore. We remove our consent to be governed by people who are going to enrich themselves at our expense. And so the petition, we have a website. We're still working on it today. It wasn't quite ready, but it's going to be militaryaccountability.com. And we're going to put the petition there. We're going to put the open letter, the Declaration of Military Accountability there. And then everybody's going to be able to go in and sign on the website electronically. You can add your name to the list to this petition. And you're going to be it's a pledge as well. It's going to be a pledge to support the declaration that we've made today, and a pledge to do everything that you can, each and every American who signs it, everything you can to ensure that we hold accountable all government officials.
Hey, thanks so much, Rob, for taking a few minutes to go through that. Really appreciate it.